Welcome back. Today we are going to have a look on how to install Samba on a Linux or especially a Ubuntu server. Why do we need Samba? If you are running a Windows system, you want to access your Ubuntu VM and your files. Otherwise it will be hard to edit all the files. Of course, you can do this in a terminal with, for example, the Nano editor, but it's not nice. There's no linting, there's nothing. And we want to create a Docker Compose file later, or better said in the next video. And for that, we need a Samba share in Windows. And how do we create this? We will see now. So we are back in our Ubuntu VM, as we can see right now here. And we need, first of all, to install a new package that installs Samba. We do this by saying sudo apt-get install Samba and then just press enter. So now we have to confirm this, that we really want to install it with all the suggested packages and that will be new installed. That needs a little while. Then you might get a warning about a kernel upgrade, for example, for like me here. Then you can say okay. And you need to say which services should be restarted. You can just press tab and say okay with everything that's already selected. Then it is done. Now we need to configure our share. And how do we do this? A new file was created while installing this Samba package. So we say sudo nano etc samba smb conf. And we can see there's already a file that exists right now. We can use this function to get to the bottom. We can also see something for printers here or print. But we want something new and we'll call it YouTube en and close it again, like for the printers. It's the same. So, and press a new line. And now we'll copy something because I don't want to bore you with the configuration, typing it in. So that's a configuration I use for a share that I'm really using on my system for media storage, but it makes no sense for us because we only want access right now to our application data. We can say, okay, we want to have it for mount, cache, app data. It's a public share, it is writable, and about the force user, create mask things that are normal chmod, that are normal chmod numbers. If you type them into the browser, you can see what they are doing. That are read-write access for users, groups, and more. But you don't need to care about this right now. So, and we also force the group and user to be root right now because we are anyway the root user, or we are not the root user right now, but it's okay like this. And we want to save this now and say Control X, and then it will say save modified buffer. We say epsilon, yes, and then press enter, and it is saved. It is now saved, but the problem is it's not reloaded. So if you would try to connect to this right now, it wouldn't have taken the changes into account. So we need to say sudo systemctl, as far as I know, restart smbd.service. And the service was restarted. Now our changes are taken into account. Now you have to switch to your Windows PC because you want to add this share to your PC. I've already done this before for the German version of the video for YouTube DE, and we could do the same right now for English. So we press the right button, we press something like network address, add network address. Then we have this assistant here, we can just say, okay, next step please. And then we need to type in exactly what we have done before, the name of our share and also the IP of our server. So we have this backslash 2 times and have to say the IP, this was 38, and we have called it YouTube en. Then press next, and we can also say if this is like this, it asks us how we want to name it. You can do whatever you want because I don't want to see this everything. I know what it is and I don't need this additional info and just can delete it and press next. And we can open it now and we can see Portainer is here. We see Portainer DB and everything. We could also see in our terminal, if I scroll up, we should see it. Oh, maybe not. Okay, we can see it still. Where is it? Here is it. So everything works fine. You have now installed Samba and we could now do something like, install a Docker Compose or whatever you want to do. You can edit these files here. You can also attach these files. We can have a look here. If we open it with an editor, you can see the private key here of the Portainer. everything just works fine. And that's how you install Samba. And we are going to have a look on Docker Compose in the next video. Thank you for watching this. Stay healthy. Bye bye.